Hey guys, welcome to episode number 103. Sorry it's been a couple days since my last video. The hurricane kind of threw things out of whack, but we've got power back now, and this is Speedy, alone in his tank, 125 gallons all to himself. I've put the other 5 little piggies in their own buckets for a timeout for a few minutes, while he feasts on a raw shrimp, previously frozen, so no bacteria or anything along with it. But Speedy's been through a little bit of an ordeal in the past couple weeks. I wasn't quite sure what was wrong with him at first. He was acting kind of funny. The temperature in the water was dropping. He was basking a lot, he was shedding a lot, and he wasn't eating, and also he wasn't pooping. So there were a few things wrong. First of all, I put the heaters back in the tank, so now the water's at 78 to 80 degrees, so he's pretty happy about that. But you know, I think there was another problem besides the shedding and the cold water. Was that I think he ingested a piece of silicone. I think he managed to find a piece of silicone from the background, and he ate it, and I think that got lodged in his digestive tract. People who know turtles know that they eat basically anything, edible or inedible. They probably eat about the same amount of both, and sometimes turtles have compactions where stuff just gets stuck in their digestive system, and it can become a medical emergency pretty quick. I wasn't quite sure exactly what it was, but about a week went by of him not eating and acting strange, and I did see him trying to pass a piece of silicone. I wasn't quite sure if he did it or not. I haven't seen any bits of silicone in the tank. It's very likely that another turtle could have eaten it right afterwards, or maybe it didn't pass all the way through his system. Maybe it was stuck at the end of his digestive tract. But regardless, he still wasn't acting normal. He still wasn't eating, and that went on for another week. So it's been 2 weeks since he's eaten. And yesterday, you know, I finally gave in and went to the vet because I thought that the piece of silicone was lodged in his system, and he wasn't able to eat or poop as a result. The vet didn't really find a whole lot. He did cooperate, which was nice, and as a result, I came home and just started feeding him everything I had. He shows no interest really in the live fish in the tank, and shows no interest in the pellet food, the Missouri food anymore. No interest in bloodworms. I tried feeding him live snails. No interest in that either. And so today I went to the grocery store and got a piece of shrimp here, and he did start to eat that. He ate 2 or 3 little chunks of shrimp, so that's at least a start. I do have a piece of fish that I put in the freezer, and I might try feeding that to him later on. The reason these guys are all in buckets is because anything I put in the tank, they're going to inhale faster than he can get to them. So still not quite sure, you know, if he's just gotten picky over the past few weeks, or if he actually has something wrong with him, or if it was just a weird combination of shedding and the water temperature being low and whatnot. So he's been through a little bit of a roller coaster within the past few weeks, and he's been in good spirits. But yeah, I guess we'll just keep watching him, and we'll see what comes of it. I'm hoping that he's fine. I'm hoping that there's nothing in his system. I'm hoping that he'll start to eat raw foods that I'm giving to him, and that, you know, he'll just go back on the pellet food at some point. But you know, for not having him eat for the past few weeks, seeing him eat the shrimp is a giant relief for me. So that's his story, and I'll ask that you guys check out episode 101 for my DIY aquarium contest. That's going to be running for the next month or so, so definitely check that out and submit an entry for that. I know I promised you guys a DIY marathon, and now that the lights are back on, I'm definitely going to get around to that. So look forward to a full week of videos related to a DIY project that I'm cooking up, and hopefully this guy continues to eat and he gets back on track. I am going to empty this tank out and thoroughly check every single seam for any traces of silicone to make sure that none of the turtles can bite another piece. I definitely don't want them ingesting silicone because, you know, as I just found, you know, it can cause potentially life-threatening complications. So just keep that in mind if you're using silicone in a tank, or if you're using anything that's large enough to be eaten, you know, or small enough to be eaten, but too large to be passed through the digestive system. It could potentially be life-threatening, especially if it doesn't break down on its own. So definitely something to watch out for, definitely something to be careful of, and hope you guys enjoyed. Alright guys, see you later.